So from Porsche to Pontiac, our pal Jazz got off lightly with his movie design. He was still fast, still had style, and he still had a visor. So 2 hours movie time turned in from this to this. But that's okay, sometimes the good guys have to die. Sometimes they have to go out with a heroic sacrifice, and sometimes I like to remember them that way. And sometimes everything just gets ruined by a shit toy. On his torso, his head looks like a pea on a dinner plate. It's tiny. There's so much overkill on the light piping that if you had a set of curtains, you've got yourself a window. And as for the rest of his face, well, Croc's better looking. His arms are definitely one of the worst parts about him. They don't clip together at all, they just kind of flop around, open cavities and all. This is topped off by hands so small, he looks like he could win the flea nose picking contest year in, year out. They also look like Phillips head screwdrivers. His legs do look normal, for someone who's taken a week's worth of steroids and spent the rest of the month on a leg press. His weapon really is just a big chunk of plastic. It does make his arm look a bit less shit though. A bit. It also extends out, so we can agitate cats stuck in trees. The arse end of his car fits on his shoulder to make a really bad shield. From the side though, it does hide his face. In vehicle mode he'd look okay if it weren't for the bad paint apps and the bad plastic. His cap poker fits on his back spoiler, but what's more important is it comes off again. So in conclusion, Jazz has got a P for a head, screwdriver hot dogs for arms and 2 deformed buses for legs. He looks like he was put together by gophers using thumbtacks. Gophers on speed. I don't know what happened in the design office that day, but the train to Effort City was definitely missed. I'd love to hear what Jazz would have to say about this if he was still alive, so let's do the next best thing and do it to Bumblebee instead. I've been Exillion, this has been my Crappiest toy review. Watch out for owls.